Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Sports Talk with me, Recap. What's going on, man? Hey, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been on here. I was a little bit under the weather for a couple weeks now, so I didn't have time to. Not that I didn't have time. I didn't. My voice wasn't good. I was coughing, so I didn't want to come on here. There's a lot of breaking news I could have had, but I didn't have a chance to do that. And of course, I'm seeing them on ESPN. I'm seeing them everywhere. But hey, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you sticking with me. I see that my subscription is going up. I mean, I appreciate you guys for subscribing. I know I see a lot of messages. You guys hitting me up. Hey, Rick, what's going on? Where are you, man? I was out sick. All I could do was just go to work. My voice was was hurting me. I couldn't speak, man. So I couldn't come in here to do these videos with you, man. But anyway, man. I'm gonna go straight to it, man. For Green Bay Packers fans, I know you guys are gonna be super happy. I know Seattle Seahawks fans, of course, you don't want to hear this, but DK Metcalf, Green Bay Packers, they've been asking for help. Or Jordan Love been asking for help for a long time to make sure that he have a true number one receiver, and the Seattle Seahawks is granting that wish they granted that wish to Jordan Love. They traded for DK Metcalf. Metcalf, of course, 27 years old. He's still 27 years old, a physical specimen to go to Green Bay to be with Jordan Love, who's a home run hitter, right? He's a deep ball, king. He does his thing, man. So to give him DK Metcalf, who signed a 3 years, $72 million, he got $30 million signing bonus, $58 million guarantee, which is big money for him. But with Pete Carroll gone, you give big money to Geno Smith, I'm super excited for him over there in Seattle. But you give that money to him, you're looking at that trading for trading him, you taking that money off your payroll. Green Bay's giving you the first round pick this year and a young receiver to go to the Seahawks. And Jordan Love would have a true number one receiver he'll have a true number one and number two receiver to throw the ball to, and that's a big deal for them. So I'm super excited for that for DK Metcalf and Jordan Love. Jordan Love is a good dude, so I'm super excited for that to have them over there together playing together. Like I said, DK is a physical wide receiver, which is exactly what Jordan Love needs. Someone that's not gonna get pressed on the line with DB. So that's something that he haven't had that. So he's hey, before I continue, man, shout out to the Eagles. Shout out to the Eagles for winning the Super Bowl. Where are the Chief fans, man? You guys been quiet, what I mean? But shout out to Eagles for winning the Super Bowl, man. Shout out to them. And people been clowning Jalen Hurts. You've been clowning Jalen Hurts, man, but shout out to him. But he's a Super Bowl champion, so shout out to this guy. He's a class act. Now, the reason I bring up the Eagles, Green Bay Packers, in the league meeting with the owners, Green Bay Packers, told the NFL they want the NFL to ban Jalen Hurts' favorite play, the tush push. Because Jordan Love tried it in the playoff. He got hurt. It didn't go anywhere. So the Green Bay Packers pushed they pushing the NFL to ban the push touch, which is ridiculous. And the Detroit Lions also jumping on that bandwagon, to ban that. You have a lot of teams, the Buffalo Bills, all those teams jumping on board to say, hey, yeah, ban that because they can't do it. It's like, come on, man. But hey, at the end of the day, man, you can say whatever you want, but forget it. You have an NFL champion, so I'm super excited for them. So you can't bend that. But anyway, let's go back to DK Metcalf. I know Seattle Seahawks fans, you guys are not gonna be happy to hear this. You guys are not happy to hear this, But Green Bay fans are super excited to hear that, to make sure that you have a player of caliber, a caliber player like DK Metcalf. Or, like I said, he's a physical specimen. His presence on the line it's a difficult player to gem on the line, which is why right now you see a lot of big physical corners coming to the league. For the past 5 years, I would say 7 years, you've been seeing a lot of physical corners and safety coming to the league. But those guys are, back then in my days, right? In my days, we used to see those 5'8", 5'8", 5'9", corners. Now those guys are 6'2", 6'1", physical specimen. So and to have a physical presence like that with DK Metcalf going to Green Bay, right? Green Bay remind me of the Broncos, the old Broncos, right? In terms of running the ball, they could put anybody there. They're gonna run the ball. So when you go to Green Bay and you're in Wisconsin down there, when I talk about freezing, it's a different, it's a different, different animal. It's like being in Canada, man. It's a different animal, different cold. And those guys like to run the ball. So having them running the ball, and you have a quarterback like Jordan Love that can air it out, that can get the ball deep, and you have a receiver like DK Metcalf coming in, it's gonna be crazy thing. But now if you look at DK stats from 2019, when coming as a rookie, of course, to see what he did 2019, he had 58 reception, 900 yards. He averaged 15.5 yards per catch and 7 touchdowns, right? And he went in 2020. 2020 came in with 83 catches with 1,300 yards, 1303. Still 15. He's still a 15 to 16 yards per carry. Per catch receiver. So that doesn't change. He still give you that. But in 2019 he gave you 900 yards. So he gave you 1,300 yards in 2020 with 10 touchdowns. And he went in 75 catches and 967 in 2021. The average dropped a little bit into 12.9, but still 12 touchdowns, right? And went in 2022, he caught 90 balls for 1,048 yards, 11.6 yards per reception and 6 touchdowns. So it dipped a little bit, right? 2023, he gave you 66 reception for 1,114 yards, 16.9 reception per reception, 8 touchdowns, right? And then last year you saw what he did. You saw what he did last year with 66. You caught the 66 passes for 992 yards. Yeah, there was a few yard for loss, but so you lost 1,000 yards there. But 15 yards per catch and 5 touchdowns. So the production drop. Of course, you look at the injury, you look at a lot of stuff to see that. But the guy says since 2019 he's been in the league, he caught 438 reception for 6,324 yards. 14. So the average for him is 14.4 reception and 48 touchdowns. So which is those are the big things to for him to have. So having a guy like that, he does help you, right? So now you look at DK, in terms of reception, right? He tied for 39 in the league in terms of reception. In terms of yards, last year, of course, he tied for he was tied for 25th in the league. Touchdown, he tied for 50th because he only had 5 touchdowns, but 40th in the league in terms of reception. So he give you everything you need to do, and so having a player like that, 6'4", like I said, he's a physical specimen coming in to give you everything he has. So it does help you. From when you look at a team like Green Bay, from what they like to do in defense, they play defense, so which is great. So anytime you have that, anytime you have that, you're able to, you can't sleep well. You know what I mean? You can't sleep well enough to make sure that that player is coming in to give you all everything he got, man. So I'm super excited. As a listen, I love sports. I love sports. It doesn't matter basketball, baseball. Well, not so much hockey. I watch hockey, but I'd rather be in a stadium an arena to see it. Not so much at home. Well, soccer, it's real football, by the way. But whatever. But it's good to when you watching that stuff at home. When it's good to when you're watching sports, you see team playing well. I don't like the blowout. Well, I'm not saying I don't like blowout, but I don't want to see a superior team beating on an inferior team. I want to see two giants, clashing together. Let the best man win. Which is what I love to see that. So which is good, man. You know what I mean? So I'm super excited for that. So you want to see a good matchup. You don't want to see somebody just getting beat up like that. But hey, anyway, man. Shout out to Deebo Samuel. I had that. I wasn't feeling well. You know what I mean? I wasn't feeling well, man. So I didn't get a chance to actually, to put that together. Look at my beard, man. But anyway, I wasn't feeling well to be able to put that together. So, I wasn't feeling well to put that together. So I forgot all about it. But Deebo Samuel being traded to the Commanders for a 5th round pick, which is good. Which is good for to have him there. Now you look at the 49ers and talking about the money, right? You had to paying him. You paid Brandon Ayuk all this money. You're about to give $300 million to Brad Purdy, right? So you look at it, the amount of money. What did Deebo do last year? You know what I mean? Now Deebo's a good player. I'm not saying that he's not. You could is he a running back? Is he a wide receiver? So when they need him, he didn't step up. So the 49ers looking at every time they go close to the dent. So they rather go with Brandon Ayuk, who make more sense for them. You know what I mean? Now the Commanders to get a player like that, which is good. Now Dallas Cowboys could have had Deebo Samuel. Dallas Cowboys could have had Deebo Samuel, but they waited a long time. The 49ers called them. They were trying to figure out. Jerry Jones was trying to figure it out, talking with his son, doing all that. So they took too long. They took too long. And you know what? The Commanders say, hey, look, we'll give you a 5th round pick. You know what I mean? Dallas Cowboys could have had him for a 6th round pick because they called Dallas Cowboys first. For a 6th round pick, Dallas Cowboys were trying to, let me figure it out, the money. You know what I mean? This guy's always being cheap, man. I don't understand. I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with being cheap now. But still, this is something for your team to win. You got to spend money when you own your own company, when you own your own business. You got to be able to spend money in order to make money. And Deebo Samuel would have made sense for Dallas Cowboys. But all 49ers wanted was between a 5th to a 6th round pick. And then Commander said, hey, I'll give you a 5th round pick for him. And that was it. So shout out to to them. So he bring he's a good player. Like I said, he bring a lot to the Commanders. So I'm super excited for them. Which is good. Now when you look at Deebo Samuel, now the 49ers saved $21 million because $21.7 million. You trade him for a draft pick, whatever. 5th round pick. So of course you give Jayden Daniel, who's an exciting quarterback. And this kid has been great. Since college. You look at Jayden Daniels, the progression rather. Well, both production and progression, right? You look at him using the VR to train, right? By him doing that, which is something that it says a lot about the New York Giants. When Jayden Daniel was in the building, and he was talking to them about using the VR, and they laugh at him, and they had an opportunity to draft this kid, and they didn't. You know what I mean? And you saw the debacle, the whole debacle with how they do with Saquon Barkley. You know what I mean? The whole situation with Saquon Barkley, the Giants GM, Joe Shine, of course, effing it up. He could have had Daniel, who's telling him about the VR, what he used the VR to train, and laugh at him, and look at that. The commander, the executive, they were super excited. Hey, but you see, in the offseason, he used the VR to train. So by the time he's coming in the game is slower for him. You know what I mean? The VR is a much faster, because I put the VR on, and it looks scary though. When you put it on, everything's right there in your face. Even boxing, all the stuff is, you know what I mean? So it's a different thing. So it's faster. The VR is a lot faster. So now when he get in the game slow down for him. That's why he's able to read, doing different things. Now you give him a Deebo Samuel, oh man, it's gonna be great. You know what I mean? It's gonna be great. I think for years to come, of course you're gonna have the Eagles as number one in the division, but number two gonna give it's gonna be the Commanders. So shout out to them for everything they're doing, man. So to have Deebo Samuels, of course, now 49 saved $21 million, which is a good move, for them. So I'm super excited about that. The Raiders, of course, they spoke to multiple teams to trade tight end Michael Myers. The Raiders trying to trade Michael Myers, of course, to save some money, and the Raiders have no money like that. Of course, with the move they're making with coaches, when you're paying multiple coaches, at least you're paying 4 or 5 coaches and GMs, you're not gonna have much money, man. The decision making there, but it's crazy. But of course, but they spoke to multiple teams to make sure they trade for tight end Michael Myers. Now, if I'm the Jets, I would jump on that ace. I would do that. You know what I mean? So then you can trade for Shirley Sanders. So that would be a good move. But but we'll see what happens. But anyway, man, sports talk. Like, subscribe, and share, man. Peace out. Hey, I appreciate it. Like I said, I've been out for a while. I was out with a flu, and my voice wasn't good. I couldn't speak like that. It's a lot of coughing, a lot of stuff, so I couldn't come here. And then, I wanted to be good. But anyway, I'm back. Sports talk. Like, subscribe, and share, man. Hey, Sophie, shout out to you, man. Peace out.